Hey guys, how you doing? It's Mitch here from Mitch Bay Sales. So the question that came up a couple of days ago was about the filming in the video in the Goodwill stores and thrift stores and things of that nature. So the first question was, why do I do that? The reason why I do that, I want to give you a first-hand experience of what it's like to be in the stores, what it's like to search through stuff you might want to get or might not want to get. Also, too, you can see I'm using the, it's kind of complicated the way I do it because I have to use both of my phones to show you, the viewer, when I do these videos. But I want to show you the power of the eBay app because the app is very powerful for you, whether you use the video mode or whether you use the take a picture mode to find a product, or even if you use the barcode mode, which to me is probably the most accurate. They're very powerful tools you can use. So the reason why I do this in the stores, I do the in the store to show you how it works. You understand the power of your eBay tool. What I don't want you doing is buying something you think is worth something, right? I don't want you to think about it. I want you to know that it's worth something, right? At this point here too, I have about 96% of people who watch the videos, they don't subscribe. Please subscribe and please comment and please like. I would really appreciate that. So the it's kind of like an adventure in those stores, right? And I want you to come along on that adventure with me. Whether we're looking at ties or shoes or electronics or whatever, I want you to get that feel that I get in there, like what it's like and how busy it can be, You have some competitors too, whether you know it or not. The way I can usually tell when I have a competitor there, I look at their cart. They have a bunch of myriad stuff, like a lot of stuff in there from different places of the store. I know I got a competitor for sure, right? Which is fine. Competition is great, right? Another thing too is filming permission. So some people will say, do I ask permission? No, because I make my video product focused, right? I don't go in there and film people like, hey, look at that person. No, I keep it on the product and I keep it very short. And I don't narrate in the store. I don't do that. No one really knows what I'm doing there as far as the with my camera. I'm very fast with it. I might show 5 or 10 seconds of it, of the product only the product, and then I'm done. I do another 5 or 10 seconds, and then what I do when I come home, that's when I start to edit and narrate and so on. This is what makes that. So you see a 10-minute video, but in reality, it's like a 5-hour video to make. It takes a long time to make those videos because also too, for copyright issues, there's music that plays in the Goodwill stores. The music plays in there. Those are all by artists, music artists. And every single artist has their work under copyright, right? So to prevent myself or my videos from being copyright struck, right, where YouTube can take it down, I make sure too when I get home, I take all that music off of the videos because you don't want to have any kind of problems like that. So I do that as well. So there are a lot of steps that go into making these videos for you because in the end, I'm always thinking about, I wish there was someone for me like that many years ago who gave me that tour, who explained things to me, who showed me how to do it like I'm doing for you. So yeah, do I ask permission? No. I make it very quick. I hit the products only. I don't talk at all through my videos. You see me talking, you can tell it's a dub, right? I'm talking over the video because I have it at home. I'm in a very controlled environment, Number two is that the music's turned off, of course. I turn that music off from above in those stores. And I really think it's fun to do these. It's really fun to share the experiences with you in the stores. You guys see me doing sometimes. I look at what something worth, whatever, what it's not worth, And Sam was asking me, she was saying to me, what are some traps you fall into? Even me, right? What traps do I fall into? Well, for me, still, if something looks shiny and new in a package, I might say, oh my gosh, this might be worth something, right? And so I run over to it and I scan it. It's not worth anything. Bad deal. Sometimes too, still, I'll buy something like a cloth, maybe something clothing or a shoe, but didn't inspect it thoroughly, and you don't find out till you get home, like, oh, there's a spot here, there's a little whatever here, and then you realize, darn. But even with eBay, it doesn't mean you gotta take it back. It just means you have to note that in your description. Never miss the description of your product to anybody you're selling to because it looks bad on you. You don't want to sell things that have a problem, because honestly, you'll see phones sold on eBay that it says right there, does not work, defunct, no battery. You'll see computers on there, battery compartment rusted out. I mean, people are very open to how they explain their product, but there's always someone out there, I realize, who want to buy your product. It's very amazing. There's even one guy sold one potato chip, for $8 online, like 6 years ago. It's crazy, but people will buy stuff, So that's how I do my videos. I keep it very low key. I'm not Mr. Obvious there. When I do the price checks and I do the eBay app checks for prices on there while it's live, yeah, I do that in the store. I go to the corner of the store and I use both my phones to show you how I do it. It's like it's tough, to hold both phones and do things, but I do it so you understand what it's like, so you get a real good feel what that's like, because it's easy to talk about going to the store and look around, but it's much better to show you the process live while I'm there doing it with you. I'm just not talking, but I'm showing you how it works and everything. That's the best way I learn, to show me. You can read me, you can do it, give me a book if you want to, but but I want to learn that. Hey guys, speaking of books, I have a book coming out for you called Retirement Riches. It's why you should sell on eBay. So this book does not show you how to make an eBay sell. It doesn't show you how to work the eBay platform. No. This book is an 85-page argument regarding why you should, if you're in that 15-year range to retirement, or you already are retired. It will explain to you. It's a definitive argument as to why you should have an eBay store. It makes it very plain. I have examples in there from real people who I've spoken to, who I've trained, who I've shown how to do it, and then you will see their realistic numerical findings, numerical successes month per month. You'll see it right there. It's obvious it's done some good for them. Am I talking about $500,000 in 3 days? No. Am I talking about joining some program that I have? No, I don't have any program for you. I got none of that crap for you. I'm not a guru. No. I'm just saying, though, this book would really, it's a book set to make the argument as to why you, as you near retirement or are retired, why you should have an eBay store. That's what it's all about. So guys, really, I want you to pick up my book. I'd really appreciate that. I'll put a link down below for you as well. Retirement Riches, why you should have an eBay store. Okay, take care. Bye.